Hey there, everybody. It's your girl Barbie J here, and I am back with a review and recap of Tyler Perry's comedy drama, The Oval, Season 4, Episode 11, What's Done in the Dark. And honey, I don't know what was done in the dark here because everything seemed to be in the light right now. So, y'all gonna have to explain that title to me. So it starts with Nancy being dragged away from her car and then being hit upside the head with the rifle and taken by that Rakaduchi guard to the highest. And she kept saying that she has asthma and was asking for her inhaler. And the guard said, okay, well, the highest can heal you. She was like, I'm not going in there. And they're like, yes, you are. So she trying to fight the guard off. And he's like, you want me to knock you upside the head again? And she was like trying to act like she gonna faint and stuff. And that was just so stupid. But I gave y'all a couple of seconds of it. Anyway, then we got Bobby. He's in the kitchen with Priscilla. Bobby's in the kitchen, I know. Bobby's in the kitchen with Scylla, trying to get a piece of her banjos. Yes, he is. So she lets him know that her husband is a Secret Service agent. And he said, who's Sam? And he said that he knows it. And she offers him a seat and a glass of water. And she says she's never seen him around before. And he explains why. And then he tells Priscilla that Sam is a lucky man because she's a beautiful woman. And Priscilla says, yes, he is. I said, tell him, girl. Let him know. That's right. Then this scene with Max and Kyle, it was just so useless to me. And their conversations always bore me. So I refuse to even go into real detail about it. But Kyle says he was doing his duty for the country. And when he, shot Max, and Max ain't falling for it and told Kyle that he wants to shoot him because you shot me and left me for dead. But Max won't do it because he knows that if he because he was saying, Kyle was like, shoot me now. But Max wasn't going to do it because he didn't want to get arrested. So they decided one day they would go and box it out in a gym or somewhere, whatever. Next, we have Lily still in the pharmacy with Kareem, and he shares that his mom was in a bad relationship and he wants to help her, and she tells him she isn't being abused. She's being tortured by her husband, who is a very powerful man. He likes men, but loves the way she makes him look in public. And Kareem is like, that's still abuse. And he's like, let me help you, Lily. And she was like, oh, I like the way you say my name. I said, no, you didn't, Lily. Come on, girl. So he gives her his number to contact him if she ever needs any help, because she was turning him down all the help he was trying to get, saying there's a place that they could, hide her and get away from the bad guys and all this stuff. And she said it sounds like a witness protection program and stuff. But, anyway, Lily's ridiculous. Then Sharon and Dale, they come into work late, and Lily had just walked away, and she's wondering what is wrong with him. Sharon's wondering what's wrong with Kareem, why he acting funny. But it had something to do with Barry. He was mad that she spent the night there in Barry's bed and she smelled like cheap perfume and all this nonsense. And what's silly about this scene is first he said he was going to leave and go home and get some rest. But then when she told him, just go and leave and go get rest, then all of a sudden he don't want to go get rest. I was like, you just said you was getting rest. Now you don't want to get rest. And he goes in the back and keeps working while he's tired and being frustrated at everybody, being a pain in the behind. Let's put it that way. Then we got Sam. He comes into the kitchen and sees Priscilla and Bobby laughing it up and having a good old time. And he's looking at both of them and stuff. And they looking at him. And so then right behind him comes Richard in, and Richard says hello and says hi to Bobby, and Bobby says hi to him and stuff. And he's assessing the situation, and then he asked to speak with, Sam outside of the kitchen. And Bobby asked Priscilla, what was that look that, Sam gave me? He said, I don't think he liked me sitting. And she was like, acting like it was no big deal. He does it all the time. It's not a big deal. He's not your boss, blah, 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 blah. So then Bobby lets Priscilla know that he's been flirting with her, and she tries to say that, she's a happily married woman, respect the ring, and all of this stuff. And Bobby reminds her of who he is and how he's been trained to know when someone is hiding something or is lying and not, he could read body language and stuff. So she admitted, yeah, there's a little problem and stuff. He said, I know there was. He could tell. I said, "Ooh," but he said, a woman as beautiful as you need to be reminded, often how beautiful she is, because she did say it's been a while. It's not a big deal. Even though she said he crossed the line, she's like, it's not a big deal because it's been a while, since someone's flirted with her. So I was like, okay, girl, I know that's right. You still got it. I'm telling you, she got that rumpa-dump-dump. It is no joke on her, man. So now we have Richard and Sam in the hallway, and they're talking about Barry still being missing. And Sam said he'll put out an APB on Barry, and Richard is saying that he has a bad feeling about Barry being missing for so long. So, and then he said he was going to, Sam, I think, was saying he was going to go check the morgue or something like that. And Richard didn't want to hear him say that. He didn't want to hear that at all. So then we go back to Sam. He comes back into the kitchen and makes Bobby stand in the hallway. And Priscilla's laughing like, look at you, look at you. You jealous. She's like, Samuel, you jealous? I thought she called him Sammy at one time. I think she kept calling him Sammy like a little boy. I was laughing, and Sam denies being jealous and saying that the kitchen is where the food is prepared for the president, and Bobby shouldn't be in there around it. And Priscilla's like, oh, so now he's a threat? It's like, what are you saying? So she tells him that he needs to realize that she still got it, and that if she wanted Bobby, she could have him. I said, yes, girl. You let him know. That's right. And Sam is like, I thought we were in a better place, Scylla. And Priscilla said, no, you just got shot. That's all, baby. And then she teased him, saying that maybe she'll call Bobby. He is a tall, dark, and muscular man, sexy looking and stuff. And Sam was getting upset. He was so upset, saying that he wouldn't do that she wouldn't do that because she's not that type of woman. She told him, excuse me, Samuel, you thinking about the woman who didn't get cheated on. Whoa. He's like, I'm the new woman that got cheated on. And added that he did it. So why can't she? That's what she said. You did it. Why can't I? And he's like, Scylla. And she told him, look, get out and go to work, Sam. I said, oh, snap. She threw him out the kitchen. Told him go do his job. There we have Eli and Simone and Hunter and Victoria and Donald sitting in the residence, and Hunter once again is being rude to the butler, and he's still drinking and cussing, and he told Victoria that she's not the president, and he also told her to get her GD hands, goddamn hands off of his off of him and stop touching him, and he just was being nasty and saying stuff to everybody, and everybody was looking like appalled, like, oh my goodness, how could he? Everybody had that kind of thing. But some people, I think Donna was like, this mother effer, Anyway, and Victoria's act like she was embarrassed. But girl, you just as bad. So now Victoria's disgusted by Hunter's behavior. And, when Eli and Simone leave, and she, she's like, I'd love to have you over for dinner. And Simone was like, oh, I'd love that. And then Victoria said, no, you wouldn't. She said, you're just pretending or something like that. She said, then pretend we'll do. Simone just went along with it. She was like, whatever. I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how Eli could stand there and watch his wife have to go through this while he's cheating on her with Victoria. It makes no sense. He is so nerdy. She has got to be using him. Victoria got to be using him. I can't see it. It's disgusting. Really. It doesn't work for me, Tyler Perry. Sorry, it doesn't work for me. Anyhow, Eli and Simone, they go back downstairs, and Hunter is walking, I guess, to the bedroom, and Victoria yells at him as he's walking away, and Donald tells her to just let him go so he could sober up. And when Eli and Simone get downstairs in the White House, they're talking about their meeting with Hunter and Victoria. And Eli asked Bobby to take Simone home because he needs to go to his office and do some work. Now we back to the pharmacy where we have Dale and Sharon talking about Kareem and his bad attitude towards them and him being tired from working at the pharmacy all night. And Sharon finally convinces Kareem to go home and get some rest, Dad. But he wants her to come home with him. I was like, boy, please stop with that. You tired. Just be tired and go home and get some rest. So she promises to stop by later, and Kareem is holding Sharon's hand, and he tells her it would look better if she, wore the ring he gave her and stuff. And then he's mad because she says she's worried about Barry and want to go back to the house and check. And oh, Lord. Then he tells Dale to, take care of Sharon while he's gone, and insists Dale tell Sharon about how he knows how to shoot a gun. Next. Oh, boy. This episode just was like, Then we got Victoria and Donna walk into the bedroom and confront Hunter about his actions, in front of Eli and Simone, and telling the truth about Jason. She's like, I put all of this together. Everybody believed it. It was all in place, and you about to mess it all up. You're getting on my nerves, da-da-da-da. And I have to, wait, let me stop for 1 minute, y'all. I know this is crazy, and it's coming out of nowhere. But honey, y'all can't tell me that damn pink dress that Victoria was wearing ain't butt ugly. That is a butt ugly dress that Victoria had on. She was doing well at the beginning of the season, but holy, hallelujah. Somebody do something with that dress she had on. It looked so fuddy-duddy, I didn't know what to do with myself. But anyway, let me go back to my recap. Then Hunter asked them, what are they going to do when Jason talks? And they looking at him like he's crazy and doing too much drugs and alcohol, because they have to keep reminding him that Jason is dead. So then Hunter shows them the toxicology report that he had, and it shows the poison and all that stuff in there. And then he's telling them to look at the top, and that's when they find out that they killed someone else and it wasn't Jason. I said, oh, Lord. They were like, what the freak? So where is Jason? And that's when Hunter said, and that's the question. She's finally asking the right question. Where is he? So Alan comes home and he finds, remember I did that short little video, and I was like, what is Alan looking down at the floor at, and what is Kareem looking down at the floor? I thought Alan or one of them was looking at blood. I don't know if I thought Alan was looking at blood or something, but I thought both of them, I think, probably was looking at blood. You dirty rat, you told, you ratted on it. I think that Kareem was looking at blood. But anyway, Alan comes home and finds, what's his name? Jason in his bed. Alan is like, what the hell is going on, Jason? So Jason tries to explain that his parents are trying to kill him. And of course, y'all know how Alan acting. He acting like he knows what's good and what's best. And don't you know they having a funeral for you? People think you dead. I'm calling the chief of staff. And he's like, no, you can't call him. No. And Alan's like, you tell me, why shouldn't I call him? And then Alan being stupid. And you know what? He said, you know what? I'm calling the chief of staff. And Jason said, no, you not, and pointed a gun at him. And all of a sudden, Alan knew how to drop that damn phone and shut up and listen. Didn't he, y'all? Didn't he? A little punk behind. He a punk. Then we got Kareem. He comes home and finds, he looks down, and I told y'all there was some blood. He goes in his bedroom and finds Barry on his bed. Look like his throat is slashed. I said, oh my God. So y'all tell me, is Barry just staying on the game that he is done? They killed him off of this show? I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought he's going to come back, but maybe the game is doing well and got another season, and Barry's like, deuces, Tyler, you ain't paying me enough to stay on this side. You might as well let me go. Free me, baby. Free me. All I can say. So y'all let me know. That's what happened this episode. Y'all tell me down in the comment section what y'all thought about this episode. And, I don't know. Y'all just let me know what y'all thinking. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, please take a moment now. Hit that subscribe button. Then hit the notification bell. It'll let you know every time I upload a new video. And then, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. Or the like button, whichever one. Thumbs up, like button is the same button. Write a comment and share the video. Happy holidays to you all. This your girl Barbie J saying peace.